Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Berlin. If you haven't been here before, what I do, I kind of do a bit of beauty guru drama, and also sometimes I play with makeup and I do little makeup reviews. So today's video is going to be a little review of the Lunar Beauty Moon Spell palette. Now I am a year late with this because I didn't actually get to buy this palette until like last week. So let's jump straight into this one. Okay, so here's the palette packaging. It's really nice packaging actually. You can see it comes out like a book, like that. And then it is like a spell book when you open it up. There we are. So you got all the detail on the packaging there. I live for this kind of packaging. I'm an old goth, so I'm into like witches and spell books and spooky stuff. So Halloween, I thought it's the perfect time to like sit down and actually review this palette. So here we go. Now, when you open the palette up, you've got a big mirror inside, and then there is all the shades. I have swatched the shades as well, so I'll pop a clip of that in here. But I really like all the detail. Look at that, all the attention to detail on the packaging. I think that is really pretty and gothic and definitely very appealing to me. So let's crack on. Firstly, let's get into all the swatches and then we'll chat some more. I wanted to do like two eyes different to try and use as many shades in the palette as I could. So you can see one side I went purple, the other side I went like greens and did a different style. This one, it's a bit more blended, I don't know, and then I just sort of cut a little bit out there. This one I've done like a full cut crease. I prefer the style of this one, but I love the colours of both. And talking about the payoff, the colour payoff is really good. As you can see, they are very pigmented, very intense. You don't have to use a huge amount to get this amount of colour payoff either, which is good. There wasn't any fallout in the pans either when I used this, so again, that's really impressive. I just really think this is a really nice palette, and the quality is very good. Like, it's very heavy as well. It's not cheap feeling. You know, you can hear it. It feels like nice quality packaging. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to insert some footage of me playing with the palette. I'll tell you what shades I've used as I've gone through it. So for the purple eye, I used a lot of this one here, Sabrina. I used a lot of this one, Paige. And then on the lid, I used a lot of Phoebe and a tiny bit of Pure in the inner corner there. Just really tiny bit in the inner corner there. And then for the green eye here, I used a lot of the shade Nancy. I used Marnie and also Bonnie. And then I did put just a tiny bit of the gold, which is Hermione, which of course is from Harry Potter. Just a tiny bit of that in the middle of the lid there. Used a tiny bit of Fiona mixed in just at the outer corner there as well. As well as the palette, I did also grab the lipstick. Now this is in the shade Wicked, which is of course the black one. So there we go, let's just open that up for you there. So that is what the packaging looks like. I'll put some better pictures in here for you. But I love the crystal at the top of the packaging. I have got one of the glosses already. I think I've got Celine, and that one is like a gold and clear sort of gloss, very pretty. But I've never actually tried the Lunar Beauty liquid lipstick before, so this is the first one of those I've had, and I actually really like it so far. It's not making my lips feel really dry, it's not cracking or anything. it actually feels quite light and quite nice on your lips compared to like a lot of liquid lipsticks that can really make your lips feel really dry and you really notice that you've got them on. This one actually isn't like that. You barely know that you're wearing it, you know, compared to other liquid lipsticks I've tried, like maybe from drugstore brands or whatever, you know, it's not peeling off, it's not cracking, nothing like that. The applicator is actually really easy to use. I like it because it's nice and thin compared to like other liquid lipsticks. This one, because it's like a long thin applicator, it's actually really good for applying on my lips because I've got really thin lips. So when it comes to something like a black lipstick, that's great for me. So do I think the Moonspell palette is worth the money? Now, this was what, £48 on Beauty Bay. You get 15 shades in all in the palette. Honestly, like, for the quality of it, I'm very impressed with the colour payoff, all of that. So I do definitely think, you know, when you take into account like the colour payoff, the packaging, you know, the weight of it and everything, how good quality it feels, I definitely think it is worth the money. You know, it is comparable to something like a Jeffree Star palette in my opinion. You know, I'm very used to using the Jeffree Star palettes. I know what the quality of the formula is like in those. This one, the glitter shades in it are lovely. I mean, I find these kind of glitter shades, I tried it with a brush first, but honestly, it's much better applied with your finger. Like, so when I was putting that Phoebe shade on my lid on that side, I just really went in with my finger. It's much better. I found the payoff was much better going in with a finger rather than the brush. You could try wetting your brush, but of course I didn't do that. I was just like, no, tried it on a dry brush first. It didn't work how I wanted it to. So as I said, just went in with my finger and I found that was much better. Okay, so it doesn't tell me on the back if this is a pressed pigment palette or eyeshadows. It says colour palette, so I would assume that means it's got a mix of maybe both, some pressed pigments and some shadows. It is cruelty free though, it's got the logo on the back there. So just in case you wanted to know about that, yep, it's cruelty free. And yeah, I think that is everything I've got to say at the moment. Overall, I'm really impressed with the palette. I think it's beautiful. Love this packaging. It feels all embossed here, the lock. It's really nice, really well done packaging, definitely, absolutely. Gorgeous. So these are a big hit for me. I'm really happy with them and I'll definitely be using them a lot more over like autumn and winter. So guys, I'm gonna leave this little video here. I'm not gonna make it really long and drag on for ages because I know that can be really boring. But my opinion, yeah, these are definitely worth the money. I'm really happy with them, so yeah. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, take care, stay well, and I will see you on the next one. Mwah. Love ya.